first started taking it last year because I want to step out of my comfort zone, and it forces me to go out and like talk to other students and go to events and do all these things and learn more about the school. And I just was pushing myself out of my comfort zone. I really wanted to come back and do it again because it was fun to see my own work being like immortalized.
I joined the yearbook my sophomore year, so this is my third year, and I joined because I've always loved writing and I've always liked being involved, and I thought this was the best way to combine the two and create something that I know that everyone's going to remember and look back at. I think sports were really big because all of the seasons were back and normal and everyone could go to all the events. Students were able to get back out there. With that, I also think plays and productions. You probably have more to say about that.
Yeah, our plays and productions were amazing the past 2 years, especially with everyone coming back. It was super enthusiastic, and everyone had learned a bunch of different art things over the break. So all of our costumes and props and all of it were just amazing and perfect and everything. So yeah, our performing arts and all of our sports were just on point this year.
I would say probably just everyone getting back together. I feel like everyone was able to get a lot closer this year just because we were all not had masks on. We all were able to see each other's faces and communicate better. And I think everyone's just going to kind of remember this year as the year where everything went back to normal and everyone was able to fully be themselves again and express themselves.
Well, I've been here both semesters this year, and we're using Jostens for the first time. And so at the beginning of the year, I took the yearbook from last year and kind of just copied the entire thing and built the whole yearbook and worked really hard on assigning pages and making sure templates were fixed and everything. That's a little stressful at the beginning of the year having to do all of that. But Miss Feynman is new, and she's been really great with helping out and also getting input from the rest of the students and everything.
I think we try and go into it with a good attitude and just remembering that we want everyone to be included and everyone to be seen in the yearbook and everyone to look back and be like, man, yeah, I was in the yearbook. So I think we try and go about it that way, just making sure everyone's included. But we also want to create something great that everyone is going to continue to remember, and so we try and make really fun designs, and I think we chose a really good theme this year as well, just because we wanted this year to be memorable, and I think that's probably the biggest things.
We had everyone choose which pages they wanted to do. We had a basic of you need to do an academic page, a sports page, and then a fun page, that kind of outline, but we let people choose what they were interested in, and I think everyone just had a lot of fun with it because they already loved doing those things. So people did their own sports, the sports that they were in. They did the page on that and were able to get full hands-on things and be able to show what was happening because they understood it so well already.
I think probably the most difficult things are getting a hold of people, trying to figure out who a person is in a picture, trying to figure out if they actually go here, or if they do COA, or they go to a private school nearby. I think that's probably a big challenge. And then also another challenge is just capturing interviews in the moment and getting a person's perspective on it while it's still in the moment and fresh in their mind.
Getting the right things. I always tell everyone to get too much of one thing, take too many photos, get too many interviews and too many quotes so that you have enough so you don't run out or anything. But it is a little hard to get people to do the things and push them out of their comfort zone to go and do that. Yeah, we have one more deadline for the spring piece, but our main book is completely done and is being printed right now.
You guys happy with it?
I think so, yeah. I'm excited to see it.
I really like it.
Oh, my favorite part? I really like the color scheme we chose this year. We actually went for a couple of pages. We did a black background, and I think it really made the colors pop. But I think I'm just most excited to see the whole book come together and, everyone's designs all come together as one.
I really like the designs. It was we went through a lot of different choices and voting and all these things, and I really like the one we chose because it has like accent lines and these circles and all these different things, so every page kind of looks fun and poppy, and we did blue and gold, and then on divider pages we made the background black to match the front cover, and it looks so good. I'm so happy with it. But yeah, I really like the contrast of like all the bright colors we chose and then the dark backgrounds we put on some of the photos, and just it's so pretty and like really nice to look at.
I think one of the things we kind of get most nervous about is once we go back and finally read it. I feel like we mostly just check for spelling errors or things that we messed up on. Sure. I think that's probably the first thing that always pops into my mind is like, oh man, like I go through every page and I go, oh, I think I missed that or something. But I think I'm just excited to see it in general and see all the work that we've put in just come to life. And I think every time we get our first copy, or the past 2 years at least, I just like feel it and I'm like, whoa, like this is insane. Like I helped put a lot of work into this.
Really nervous. Yeah, we put a lot of work into it, and I've already gone through like the virtual book and already been like, oh, that was a little mistake that only I'm gonna notice because I'm a perfectionist. But yeah, it's gonna be really exciting. I'm excited to like open the book and be like, I worked on this page and I worked on that page, and like that's my work. I fixed that, and being able to be like, this is like I helped create this, and like everyone is gonna have it for the rest of their lives, and it's really cool to have that. Join yearbook. It's fun.
Join yearbook.
gives you confidence to talk to new people and learn a bunch of really cool things that you didn't know that your school did before.
Yeah, and just be part of something that everyone's gonna look back on for forever.